In this video, we'll be taking this sprue of Warlord Winter Germans and turning it into plastic Romanians? When it comes to fielding a Romanian army in bolt action, players have plenty of options for miniatures. Metal miniatures, that is. And while that may be fine for some people, including myself, I actually really prefer metal, but most hobbyists would choose plastic options if they were available. Romania is typically an underrated army in bolt action, and I think at least part of that has to do with the lack of plastic miniatures. But the good news is, you can create your own Romanian plastics. The process I'm going to demonstrate works especially well if you are not too concerned with minute historical accuracy. This is really a tabletop standard thing. We're going to start with Warlord's Winter German plastics. You could use their Winter Soviet kit as well, as any kind of greatcoat can be easily generalized between different nations. The Romanian army used whatever equipment they could get their hands on, so you can justify using almost any German or Soviet weapons or kit. For the conversion to work, we are going to use these 3D printed Romanian helmets from Shapeways. Don't let the poor photos on the website put you off. These helmets are nicely detailed and have a smooth finish. I'd say they are a bit too circular for my taste, but they work just fine. I've clipped out and removed the mold lines from the standing pose, a rifle carrying right arm, and Panzerfaust toting left arm. I've also chosen a German head with a field cap and linen wrapped around the face. I'm really going for the Eastern Front vibe, and the field cap will be easier to remove than a helmet would be. The Romanian helmet is removed from its sprue, and the attachment point is removed from the inside. These helmets are hollow, so as to fit over a 28mm head. To make them work for our purposes, we need to trim back the field cap on this German head. Make sure you remove only a little bit of plastic at a time and check the fit often. If you remove too much, you're going to need green stuff or putty to fix the mistake. Once you are happy with the fit, use some super glue to secure the helmet in place. Glue the head to the body, attach some kit from the sprue, and there you go. One plastic Romanian soldier complete. So as far as the conversion goes, it really is that simple. You can see on 2 of the 3 that I've done, the helmets sit just a little bit too low. Just make sure to test fit often. So while the construction phase is complete, the painting step will also help us to distinguish these Romanians from their German allies. These miniatures are often painted German field gray, and you could still go this route with either all or some of your conversions, but I like to go for the true Romanian look. After priming the miniature, I like to base the greatcoat with Vallejo khaki. This color is really going to distinguish these miniatures as Romanians. Every so often, I'll use Vallejo green-brown instead to add some slight variation to the mass of khaki. For the helmet, I like to use Vallejo military green rather than a more gray-green color that is used for German helmets. The final distinguishing paint color I use is Vallejo Russian green for the kit. If you wanted to go a little extreme, you could create green stuff straps for the bags to match Romanian equipment, but I'm trying to keep it more simple here. The rifle, leather belt, boots, and etc. can all be painted in generic colors, which leaves you with something like this. Overall, this is a very simple process and a rewarding one. Even with purchasing the 3D printed helmets in addition to the Warlord Winter German kit, you would be saving money over buying the same amount of miniatures in metal. This is a great way to get a Romanian army on the table en masse. Don't forget that you can add pieces from the Soviet kit to increase the variety on your models. Let me know below in the comments if this video helped you and if you'd like to see more conversion videos for bolt action. Until next time. It is finally time to give away these Japanese infantry from Eureka Miniatures. I want to thank everyone who commented on my last video about the Tank Wars event that I went to. I really appreciate all of your guys' support. And Sean Bulger, you are the winner. I'll be reaching out to you soon so I can ship these out to you. And to everyone else, again, thank you so much for your support.